Getting set for evening baseball from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. J.C. Ramirez, the Nicaraguan-born pitcher, gets the call to start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
In now, Tony Kemp. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup, and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
So digging in now, Kyle Tucker, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Number 17 recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Tucker is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder.
Striding in, Gary Cox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he lays off for ball 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Brady Rogers, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, this is a team that likes to swing the bat. They're in the bottom third in the league in walks. They're very aggressive at the plate. Look for this pitcher to nickel and dime a little bit. Does not have to come over the heart of the plate. See if he gets a little swing and miss. This lineup has to adjust itself and grind out some more at-bats.
Now at the plate, number 59. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 85. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hard liner to center field. Cox is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. The Bees are out in front, 1-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Gurriel is on his way home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Batting second, designated hitter
Tyler White will bat next. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Davis on at first, nobody out. Dribbled up the line. And there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Sierra. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet and 6 RBIs. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Young Jr. sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. 2 down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Full count still. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Fresno leads this one 2-1. At the plate, number 2. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Still 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jabari Blash. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Taylor Ward. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. Digging in now, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Tucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Standing in now, Gary Cox. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's too late as he's in there. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors before too long.
First baseman number 10,
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, Dero. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Young will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Runner goes for second. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Swing, strike 2.
We got 3-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to short. A dive. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Fresno leads this one 4-1. Settling in now, Nolan Fontana comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. That's nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hey. 2-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now to the plate, number 17, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Fernandez.
At the plate, Jose Fernandez. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And that's going to land foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Grizzlies are out in front, 4-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Derek Fisher, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
Ready for another chance, Max Stassi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping into the box, Sierra. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Here's a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 59. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Salt Lake, right fielder, number 59.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a called strike on the changeup. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's
Now
favor,
batter,
but it wasn't
number
outrageous.
85.
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, number 85. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, one man out. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now at the plate, number 2. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. Here's Jabari Blash. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Fresno leads this one 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Fontana is right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he misses 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Cox, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jake Jewell takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Tucker at second. Cox is over at first with 1 away. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 6-2.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front 6-2. Leading off the inning, Taylor Ward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Nolan Fontana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. For the current campaign, Fontana is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. Another try at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, number 17, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And there's ball 2 now. In the dirt, and now let's see, is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Max Stassi. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Ward has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box now, Sierra. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Kemp, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Two out, nobody on.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2. Misses up and in.
2-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Rounded down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The throw into second, and he's safe.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, number 59. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 85.
Digging in once again, number 85. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Fernandez at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Kyle Tucker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch coming, here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and two now. The 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Gary Cox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Up high in the air. Fontana is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Mike Hauschild gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Hauschild.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 2 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jabari.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jabari Blash. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. bouncer up the middle. Sierra over to his left. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Taylor Ward, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Nolan Fontana.
Standing in, Nolan Fontana. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Blash rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, number 17. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. This is line to left. Fisher will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 6-3. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Tyler White. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. One and one. Here it is. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Missed with a breaking ball. Popped him up. Number 85 over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
At the plate, Max Stassi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Young Jr. has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Buddy Bashirs is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Buddy Bashirs.
Eric Young Jr. will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounded to short. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, Second baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Stepping in, Jose Fernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
In there, and it's even at 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now batting, number 59.
Coming to the plate now, number 59. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Fresno leads this one 6-3. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Felix Pena enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Sierra. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Popped him up. Ward over to his right. And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 6-3. Will be the cleanup hitter, number 85. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Number 85.
Here's the first pitch to him. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kemp is up with it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
Now in the box, number 2. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Hard ground ball to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jabari Blash.
Ready now, Jabari Blash. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Fresno took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brady Rogers earns the win, his second. J.C. Ramirez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Buddy Bashirs works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Stingers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.